So a lot of people are asking me, can Terra Luna Classic come back to life? Is Lunc dead? Can USDC repeg? We've seen a lot of news about the whole repeg of USDC and if it's possible for USDC to repeg. So currently USDC is currently ranked at 135 with a market cap of $248 million. So it's not completely gone. It's still here in the market. We're also going to be having a look at the USDC chart and the Lunc chart in just a second, but I do want to talk about these two first on CoinMarketCap. So in order for essentially Terra Classic to essentially go back to repegged or back to where it was at $1, the market cap would have to be $9 billion. Okay, now $9 billion is not quite peanuts. I mean, if we have a look right here on the market cap, we saw that the highest market cap for for Lunc or Terra Classic USDC was actually $18 billion. So it's not completely out of hand. It's still very, very possible, but a lot would need to happen in order for, Terra Classic USDC to essentially go back to these levels. So right now the market cap is currently traded, or the volume to market cap is currently 21%. It's up 411% the past 24 hours. That is the volume. So a lot of money is flowing into USDC. People are buying USDC. People are actually turning bullish into USDC. And 411% in the past 24 hours is actually not peanuts. It's actually pretty good. Now, if we have a look at Terra Classic, can this go back to 40, 30, 80, 100, $100? Probably not. I mean, the circulating supply is still very, very high, guys. The circulating supply for Lunc is actually sitting at $6 trillion. So in order for Lunc to go back to $1, $40, $80, it doesn't matter. Let's say $1, the market cap would have to be $1 trillion or $6 trillion. Sorry, because we have 6 trillion tokens in circulation. That is a lot. Right now, the market cap is $1 billion and it is still quite high. Now, Lunc is still a top 50 coin. It's currently ranked number 49. Volume is up 35%. People are interested. People are trading it. I mean, it's not completely dead. The big question is can Lunc go back to these levels to where it was before? It's possible. Is it probable? Probably not. I mean, guys, we know it's impossible, right? Let's be honest. I mean, nothing's impossible, but we know with the circulating supply, it's not that probable, but we are only 80x from the all-time high. So if we have a look at the market cap right here and we go all-time high, we can see that the all-time market cap was actually $25 million for Terra Luna Classic. I think it was actually way higher than that. But it says it was $25 billion right here, and right now we're actually sitting at a $1 billion market cap in a bear market, so we're actually only 25x. I think it was way higher than that. I don't know why in CoinMarketCap says it was only 25 billion, but we are only 24x right now, guys, from the all-time high if you take it in a market cap evaluation. So let's have a look at some technical analysis real quick right here on Lunc before I get into USDC. We could see that we're clearly in a bull trend or in an uptrend right here on the weekly time frame. I mean, there's no question, guys. We did have that crazy little pump right here on Terra Luna Classic. Of course, this was a crazy resistance that we broke. And we're just floating around this trend. Now, the question is we've been floating around this trend for quite some time. I would say a few weeks now. Since December 12, 2022, we've been trending around here, so a little bit over a month. And the question is are we going to break down? Because if we break down, this might be the end for it. But if we continue going up, that could be very, very good. If we have a look on the longer time frame, on the daily time frame, we could see that, nothing too crazy. We could still see that it's still floating around the trend line. EMA ribbons are very, very important, guys. If you guys remember the Lunc videos that I used to do, I used to talk about the EMA ribbon a lot. And we could see right now that that we are floating in between the exponential moving average. So we're stuck we're stuck consolidating right now. We don't really know where we're going. Lunc doesn't really know where it's going. It's waiting maybe for the next big news on Terra Luna Classic or the next big move on Bitcoin. But as of right now, I think it's more relying on the news than Bitcoin, because Lunc doesn't really follow what Bitcoin does. But that's what's happening right now. And if we have a look on the 4-hour time frame, guys, we could see that Lunc actually retested that 55 exponential moving average right here, as you guys can see, and we're currently getting rejected. If we have a nice little breakout above this area, then that would be very, very bullish. But as of right now, we're still consolidating, nothing too crazy. You could say that we are in a downtrend, but overall we're still consolidating on the daily time frame, and we're still in an uptrend. I mean, right here, as you guys can see, the trend is your friend on the daily time frame. In the past few weeks, we're still having a look at Terra Classic USDC. We could see right here that we actually exploded above the EMA ribbon. Now let me remove the withdrawing and the indicators. Okay, so we clearly exploded above this area. The question is will USDC finally break above this region right here, sitting at 2682? I mean, we've been consolidating below that region since November 10th. So a few months now, ever since we essentially broke that big trend right here. And we know, guys, the trend is referring to events. Ever since we broke that big trend, we had that crazy breakdown followed by a massive consolidation. The question is can we see Terra Luna Classic or USDC exploding above that area? If we have a clean closure above that area, that would be very bullish. If we don't, then that would be of course very bearish. Right here, if we have a look on the weekly time frame, we could see that nothing too crazy, guys. This is looking actually like a bear flag in my opinion, but we're gonna have to see. I mean, overall things are looking bearish. Bullish. We do have some bullish news on USDC, on Terra Luna Classic overall, so we're gonna have to see where this goes, but things are looking okay. And that's about it. I mean, my big move and my big target for Terra Classic is that if we manage, or USDC, if we manage to break above and close above on the weekly on this level, we should be going all the way to as high as 0.04, which would be, I believe, a 60, 70, maybe 80% pump. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's a 60% pump approximately from this level. So we should see that happening, but only, of course, if we close above on the weekly time frame. So we could see massive moves and massive swings happening. We're going to have to take an eye and keep an eye on Bitcoin because, you know, Bitcoin does control the market at the end of the day. Even though it hasn't been doing that to Lunc and USDC, we do know that when Bitcoin has big moves, most of the cryptocurrencies have big moves. So we're going to have to see overall how this happens and how we go on with that. And that is it. I mean, that's my short video, guys, on USDC and Terra Classic Luna. If you guys like this video, of course, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video tomorrow.